guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Mariam's. In today's video we're going to talk about the most effective and most powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this and you want to become the best version of yourself. First, you have to realize that your mind believes whatever you tell it. So if you tell your mind that you are unable to change your mindset and that you cannot reprogram your mind and that you cannot change as a person, you're right. But if you also tell your mind that you can change as a person and that you can change your life, you're also right. Because whatever you believe is going to happen. If you believe you are incapable of changing, you're right. And if you believe otherwise, you're also right. Because this is even neuroscience. And if you even look up and do some research about what your mind believes, it's always what you tell yourself the most. So first things first, you have to be delusional. You have to believe that you're capable of changing. You have to believe that it's possible to literally reprogram your mind and literally forget everything you passed through that made you the person you don't want to be and reprogram it again with the things we're going to talk about now. But what's most important here is that if you don't believe this point, you won't be capable of achieving any of the next points. This is why you have to first believe that you can achieve whatever I'm going to say in this video in order to be able to reprogram your mind. Identity shifting. Guys, many people fail to change because they try to force new habits instead of shifting their identity. Do not focus on forcing what you have to do in order to become the best version of yourself. Because first, you need to change this. You need to force this identity to change. If you do not believe you are that person that's practicing a certain type of habits, you will not be able to practice those habits. You first should believe that you are becoming that person. You should believe that you are capable of doing those habits. You shouldn't say, okay, I need to be disciplined. I need to become disciplined. No. I am disciplined. I am now this person. I am actually capable of doing this new type of habits. And over time, you're going to start believing this. And actually, you will not have to force any habits anymore. Because this is who you are. Because this is who your mind believes you to be. And it shouldn't just stop after saying, I am disciplined. No. You are disciplined. And now you have to act like it. Because whatever you say, and then match it with action, this is actually who you are. You are not who you say you are what you do. Your brain will fight any identity shift that contradicts with your subconscious beliefs. This is why many people fail to change themselves. This is why you have to reprogram the subconscious beliefs you have in order to do this identity shift. Many people are now questioning, how do I reprogram my mind? How do I make this identity shift? How do I change these subconscious beliefs? Well, visualize it. Visualize yourself becoming what you want to become. Subconsciously, without even realizing it, you literally visualize everything you're gonna do in your day. Literally, when you want to drink water, you're going to visualize yourself drinking water, and then you're gonna do it. This is exactly what you do to change these subconscious beliefs. First, you get the subconscious belief written down. You write any belief you have that you want to change down, and then say, what do I want to change in this belief? And then change it and visualize what you're going to do to change it. Visualizing is so important to make anything happen in your life. Literally, if you want to get your dream body, you visualize it, and then you find yourself going to gym to get that dream body. Our mind is super powerful, and to be honest, I think imagination is a good gift God gave us, because imagination is what gets you the worst things in life and the best things in life. You just have to be wise enough to use it for your benefit. Self-talk loop. Guys, this is really important, and it goes back to what I talked about in the beginning of the video. What you tell your mind, you believe. So guys, you have to be wise because words are so powerful. So you have to be wise with what you tell yourself. You should stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself whatever you want to become. But don't use like weak affirmations like I'm successful or whatever. No, listen, it's a good affirmation, but you're not successful yet. Like, say actual affirmations that are going to make you really successful. Like, I always find a way to win. This affirmation means that you're going to find obstacles in a way, because listen, the universe is always testing us and there's always obstacles in anything. But I always find a way to win makes you find opportunities and makes you see opportunities and do not see problems, do not see obstacles. Guys, many people say you have to want something and then you're going to get it. But what they did not mention is the truth that literally no one talks about. Guys, your subconscious mind gets not what you want and responds not to what you want but to what you expect. If you expect you're going to get a type of treatment or a gift from someone or type of people in your circle, that's what you're going to get. But if you're going to want it but think it's too delusional or too much to be real, you're not going to get it. So among the affirmations that you tell yourself, you have to believe that whatever you want is something you are expecting, not just wanting. Emotional reprogramming. Guys, emotions are what truly reprograms your mind, because the universe has the language of words, which is what you say, and the language of emotions. What you feel really tells the universe what you think. Because you can say anything, okay? But you cannot lie how you feel. Listen, guys, you can say, I'm happy right now, while you're actually sad, or you're thinking about a breakup that happened to you last month or whatever, and say, I'm happy. Well, of course you're not happy. You don't even believe it yourself. You really expect the universe to believe it? So guys, master your frequency, master your emotions. If you can master your emotions and truly say, I'm happy, you have to be happy. This is why many people talk about the shadow work. We'll make a video about the shadow work, guys. But in a summary, the shadow work is the work you have to do in order to deal with your old trauma. Because in order to reprogram your mind, to change your life, to even change your identity, you have to do the shadow work. You have to deal with your traumas, you have to deal with your problems, and you have to master the art of dealing with obstacles without getting angry or upset. You just have to be in control with your thoughts and with your emotions. Your thoughts must match your emotions. Listen, I want you to close your eyes and visualize the type of success, and then feel how happy you're going to feel at that moment. Tell me, how are you going to feel when you're successful? When you are driving your dream car or achieved your goal? How is that moment going to feel? I want you to close your eyes and feel that moment, because that emotion you're going to feel at that moment is going to send frequencies to the universe saying, this is how I'm going to feel when I get that. So you have to visualize that and feel it, and then say, this is what I want and this is what I expect from the universe. Fear hacking. Oh my god. Guys, I have a story with this point. So basically, when I started the agency, my rule was to call clients, cold call clients. Guys, cold calling means calling someone out of the blue and introducing yourself as an agency and saying you're going to do this service and this service and this service for them. And what's bad about this part is rejection. Guys, we all hate rejection, and believe it or not, most people are not afraid of starting a business or working on it. It's usually rejection. We always tend to go to places where we feel comfortable, and cold calling people you don't even know is really stressful and is really uncomfortable, and we hate being uncomfortable. But here's the thing, guys. I called hundreds and hundreds of people. They hang up in my face when I haven't even started talking, when I was literally still introducing my name. It's just too difficult and it's just too uncomfortable. It literally feels embarrassing to be in that position where everyone just hangs up on you. But guys, I literally learned to speak to people after I have done that. So my challenge to you is every single day, do something that makes you uncomfortable. Listen, I understand that you want to be comfortable, but growth is uncomfortable. And if you want to make growth in your life, you should be uncomfortable. You should do the things that are risky and uncomfortable to get to where you want in life. Guys, imagine getting rejected by over hundreds of people during one day. How would that feel? Like, that's how I felt when I was in that period of my life. And now the agency failed because many things happened, and guys, I will make a video about that if I'm comfortable with it. But for now, I just don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I actually made a huge growth in my life after making those cold calls, because now I have friends on Discord, on Instagram, on many social media platforms, really successful people, like real entrepreneurs, rich people, wealthy people. Why? Because I learned to talk to people I don't know. And since that moment, I'm a completely different person and I now have communication skills. Now, I learned that by talking to people I don't know and by getting rejected from hundreds of people. This is why, listen, it's okay to be rejected and it's okay to be uncomfortable as long as that's going to create growth in your life. This is really, really, really important. Hear me out. Everyone has this problem, okay? Your environment. If you do not change your environment, what's surrounding you, you will not be able to reprogram your mind. Guys, when I say your surroundings, I'm not only talking about your family, because I just came to realize at some point that you cannot convince everyone with your vision, because whatever God sent you, He sent it to you. So you cannot explain to people what you're seeing, where you want to get in life, because this vision is a vision you're seeing. They're not seeing it. When someone tells you about a dream you talked about, that it's impossible and too delusional and you can't get there, it is impossible for them. It is delusional for them. It's too much for them, not for you. If you ever had a vision in here, believe it and go after it, because this is your purpose calling you. So let's say you have this big dream, this big vision, and you're surrounded with a group of people that's like killing this dream, that's making you dim your light. You cannot shine with these people, you know? Those people are wrong for you. You have to search for your type of people, because what you consume is going to reprogram your mind. Just like a baby. When a baby gets born, what do? They start noticing things. They start listening to what their parents saying, how they're talking, how they behave with people, how they act while dealing with a problem, how they eat, how they drink, how they walk. And this is how a baby learns and becomes an adult. This is exactly how your brain gets programmed with beliefs, by what you listen to, what the culture of your country taught you. Hear me out, guys. I had these affirmations yesterday. I stick them on the mirror because I want to remember them every time I look at myself in the mirror. And one of them says, I will not be judged by you or the society. Do not be afraid to cut off people that are keeping you in a cage. Do not be afraid to cut off parasites. Do not be afraid to change your environment because you think you're going to be judged by them, or they're going to talk behind your back that you are their friend and then you just cut them off. No. Focus on yourself. Focus on where you are getting. Cut out all types of negativity. And by the way, guys, this is not only about people. This is also about the material things and the objects you use in your life. So let's say you want to start a diet, okay? And you're the type of person that loves to eat snacks and chocolates and whatever. When you go to the grocery store, do not buy snacks, do not buy chips, do not even go to the section of those things. Go to the section to buy vegetables, to buy fruits, to buy things that are healthy for you, that support your diet. So when you go home, you do not find a snack on the counter. And that way, when you remove the things that don't support your diet, you'll make a progress. I love this point. So it's called the 24 mind rule. What does this mean? Basically, this point means whenever you get an idea, a business plan, an idea for your career, for your future, something new you want to try, take action within 24 hours. Whenever you get an idea, write it down within 24 hours, record a video about it, watch a YouTube video about it, just make a move, no matter how small it is, about that idea, because you're going to think about something, get motivated, and then you're going to say to yourself, you know, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it later, and then you're just going to start procrastinating it, and you're not going to take action. You're never going to take action, actually. So whenever you have an idea in your mind, immediately apply the do it now method or the 24 mind rule. For example, guys, since I was young, I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Literally since I was 6 years old, I think, 7 years old, I used to watch these videos on YouTube and I was like, oh my god, I want to be that too. And then I started growing up and I was afraid to do that, okay? I was afraid, but at some point I was watching these videos and noticing how these people talk in their videos, how they make intros. I was always noticing those things and memorizing them until I actually had this motivation to start a YouTube channel and actually started it. I was a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie, and I was a bit shy, but I was like, I shouldn't be scared. Like, at some point, I just gotta do this. And what? Here we are. So guys, this 24-hour rule is so much better than procrastinating a thing for years, just like I did with starting a YouTube channel. So guys, at the end of the day, it's not about trying harder, it's about shifting who you are. In 30 days, if you apply what I said in this video, you will literally not recognize yourself. Whatever you want is on the other side of fear. Whatever you want is going to make you uncomfortable. So you achieve it. Change your identity, control your inputs, control your emotions, find the frequency that you want to vibrate on, and I promise you, your blessings are going to come, and in 30 days, you're going to be a completely different person, probably the best version you've ever been. I love you so much, guys. I hope you like this video. If you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Love you!